Primos Hunting. Stream the language.
All right, let's discuss the different type of stands or blinds. Well, you know, you got your double bull ground blinds, the ones that we use. They are extremely important. You got your box stands, which are more permanent type places that you put in big fields and big open hardwood bottoms or big food plots. And you got your portable tree stands like your ladder stand that could be 10 to 20 foot tall. And you got your hang-on stands, as we call them, that are ladders that you strap to a tree, you climb up, then you hang your stand on the tree. Before we talk about any stands that are elevated, safety is the number one thing you need to be focused on. It's really easy when you're hanging that stand, oh, I'll run up there and hang it without a safety belt, or I can get up in my stand and put my belt on. You know, so many people have been hurt. I got friends that have fallen, that have been killed. I've got friends that have fallen and are paralyzed in a wheelchair, and it don't take but a second. Every time I walk up to a tree, I think about my family. You should do the same. And think about yourself, because it don't take but that quick. You'll fall out of that tree and then your life will be changed forever. So take the 30 seconds to be safe when you're hanging that stand, when you're getting in and out of that stand. Take the extra time, please, to be safe. So, well, let's back up. Let's talk about the ground blinds. If you have a double bull blind at your camp, say in your truck, and then you have a tree stand, there's really no scenario that you can't figure out. If you go through the steps we talked about for the food plots or the acorn trees or whatever, sometimes you might find a hot acorn tree that you ain't got a place to put a stand, but you can get in there and you can put a ground blind up. Thing about a ground blind, if you don't put it up prior to the deer using the area, meaning, okay, say you plant your food plots October 1st, I would put my ground blind on that food plot the same day you plant it. That way, when that field comes up and it gets green and those deer start using it, from day one, that blind's sitting there, they're used to it, no issues. Same with an acorn tree. If you don't have a place to put an elevated stand, a ladder stand, or hang-on stand, put your blind up, but try to find something with a horizontal look that you can put your blind to, or a tree that's fallen, something that's not natural. If you go in there in these woods, like right behind me with all these trees running up and down, and you set that blind there, you know, they're gonna notice it at first. But if you take the time to cut some trees, make that blind blend with that scenario there, it'll work great. And like I said, on those ground blinds, they are a very important tool for all of us when it comes to hunting in certain situations. Sometimes the tree stands work better, sometimes the ground blinds work better, so have both of them. The ladder stand is the easiest and safest of all to get in and out of. It's steady. It is safe as far as an elevated stand in my mind, because you got a big ladder to hold on to. You're not climbing from a ladder into a stand. You're going right up the ladder, stepping in the stand. You got your safety rope on the whole way. But the ladder stands are a little bit louder too to put in. If you find a little hot secret spot, you know, you can sneak in there on a windy day with a hang-on stand and ease them ladders up the tree and ease that hang-on in. If you got a spot you know is going to be good, a certain bottom, and you can go in there late summer and put that ladder stand up, knowing that's going to be a spot to hunt all year on a north wind, I would put the ladder stand up, because it's a lot more comfortable. It's bigger, you got room, it works. So that's kind of the basics, other than these shooting houses that you put on fields. Those are great for late season when it's cold, when it's windy. You can put a heater in there. They keep you dry. The deer are used to them because it's a year-round stand. So you got your ground blinds, you got your ladder stands, your hang-on stands, and then your big shooting houses. Just think about it. Think about the deer changing every year, because they do. Don't get stuck on one spot, but always figure out the best way in, the best way out, to put the least amount of pressure on the deer you're hunting.